Hi, welcome back to Genesis Custom Sabers, and this is just a debut video of my new curved design. This is intended to be a new production design similar to my Ascend design that will be regularly available on my website. These are two of the 5 prototypes that I'm working with. They are for sale. The details will be listed in the video description. And I will be listing a couple other prototypes for sale. Part of the reason I do machine prototypes like this is to experiment with different technology. They've all been designed and measured for the technology to fit, but I want to try it out and make sure that I'm familiar with any potential bugs that I can correct before it goes into production. In the case of these two sabers, this black powder coated one is outfitted with a Crystal Focus version 6, a color extender, a rice port, a bar graph projection unit, basically the highest tech you can get in a saber. The only thing that they don't have is a visible crystal, which I do in some of my Elite sabers. This is a media tumbled finish on the aluminum, not a powder coated, and this one's outfitted with a petite crouton. This one has a green anti-vandal switch and a green blade. Both sabers are outfitted with a brand new sound font, which I will call Flourish, which I will demo later, but is made specifically with a curved hilted saber in mind. Different combinations of sounds that are more conducive to the type of fighting style that a Form 5 or a dueling fencing style you might find with a saber like this. The intention is to have this design available on my website for as low as hopefully under $600. I will not be selling these as a stunt, in other words, without sound. I will only be selling them as a base model with the Crystal Shard sound card for hopefully just under $600 and up. I will also be offering them available with a Petite Crouton sound card, the Flash on Clash, all kinds of options and goodies. And then periodically I will be available to upgrade them as high as the Crystal Focus version 6. Let me just go over a couple of elements of the design, and then this video will also serve as the instructions for whoever the new owners might be of these particular prototype run sabers before the actual production run. But I'm pretty happy with the design. The production run you will find will be virtually identical, well, identical to these. So again, powder coated, CNC machined parts, emitter, and pommel. Really happy with the pommel, how it came out, because I wanted something that had a flared design that continued the curved imagery. You'll find that the curved imagery is prevalent on almost every component of the saber in a way that it blends together and really makes for a very complete design. It feels excellent in the hand and the grip. It's designed to be used and fought with. This is a very highly durable saber, a dueling saber, but will also look good on a belt. So like I said, the CNC machine pommel and the lines are excellent. The sound ports, of course. The shroud there with some cutouts just for grip and for looks. I wanted the lines of the emitter to be a reference to and an homage to the Graflex design, but not be a Graflex emitter. So it's actually a one-piece emitter that you can see these are cutouts. The switch box actually serves as a guard, and the auxiliary button is in the grip there. So when the saber is ignited, and this one has got a blue anti-vandal switch, put a blade in there. Blade retention screw, of course, is here. I'm monkeying with a couple different lengths of blade retention screw to get the just the best results for the owner. Of course, you saw the kill key comes out there, and that is the 2.1mm recharge port. Anti-vandal switch. Of course, in the case of the Crystal Focus, the anti-vandal switch is actually connected to LED 1, which allows me to program, or you to program, the level of pulse or the activation or the characteristics of that particular accent LED. Activates the saber, you get a bright blue blade. The auxiliary button, as I said, activates as a trigger, so you can hold the saber very comfortably in a guard position and even grip it without actually gripping the switch. When you put a little bit of pressure on it, it's fine-tuned to just be above a flush fit. So you get your lockup and your blaster block sounds with the auxiliary button there. And of course, turn off the saber. The auxiliary button allows you to toggle through the menu. Now you don't have a menu with the Petite Crouton because it's a 1-font saber, but the Crystal Focus is a 6-font sound card. So I can go to a different sound font, go to my Hoth font. Actually, let's try Revenge, because Revenge is a totally different color. Hoth was a different shade of blue. Of course, I'll show you in a little while, you can tune the colors. So it was a blue saber, now it's an orange saber with a different color flash on clash with a different sound file. So while the color of the switch remains the same, the blade color is customizable with the rice port. You also notice that there's an animated LED there. That's actually a projection bar graph emitter. You can just barely see the animation on the palm of my hand there. It projects. It's a little bit faint, but it also gives you, when you hold on the auxiliary button, like this, it gives you the current status of the battery, which is about 5 bars, so relatively full. With both of these, it's an internal dual 18500 size lithium-ion cell. I use the dual 18500 size in most of my custom builds because it's an excellent combination of battery length, of power, and of space requirements, so that it allows everything to fit in these sabers. For warranty purposes, I will not permit anyone to take apart the elements of the saber. The switch box comes off. Of course, the shroud, the bolts for the shroud can slide off. The do-it-yourselfer could upgrade the saber very easily. But what I will permit for warranty purposes is the pommel to be removed. For most of these sabers, it's going to be a 5/64 Allen key, which will come with the saber. With this one, it's a slightly different size because I used an 832 screw in there, but I will sell the Allen key with the saber, so you don't have to worry about it. One screw, easily removed. You don't want to lose that, but if you do, it is a very easily replaceable screw from lots of places like Fastenal. The pommel slides off. It's a nice fit. You can see your speaker port there. So this is all stuff that the user can easily do without avoiding the warranty. And you see inside the saber there, speaker's removable, replaceable. You've got your rice port, so you can plug your rice cable, which comes with the saber, and then plug that into your computer. And I will show a link right here to another video showing how to use and utilize the rice port to fine-tune the colors of the saber. You can also put the kill key in right here. Shuts off power to the saber, you'll notice. And now you can access the SD card, clicking it. Very easy to reach with your fingers because the soundboard is right there. And zap strap to the battery. Everything inside here is vibration free and very durable. Of course, when the wires are exposed like that, they're fragile, but once it's put together, it is a very durable saber. And that's pretty much it. That's how to operate these sabers. I will be putting out more and more videos as we go, showing how to customize the saber, how to upgrade the saber. With this finish, it's a little bit inconsistent from the finish here to here with the tumbling method that I'm using. So what I may do is I may actually weather the saber with some black accents in here before I actually sell this one. But they are available. I am going to be listing them for sale, and if you have any questions, you can email me. And when putting on the pommel again, you don't need to put the battery holder, push the holder all the way in. It'll run into a stop that's caused by a plastic sleeve that's in there that also protects the internals from short-circuiting against the body. But the pommel just slides on, and then you gently kind of rock it back and forth until the plastic goes over the shoulder. Line it up with the hole, and then you're able to carefully place your screw back in. And because aluminum is a soft metal, you don't want to over tighten a screw or push something that's not ready to go. Make sure, whoops, that's how easy it is to lose a screw. Want to line it up, get my screw. That's why you always want to work over a table. Yeah, the hole's got to be lined up, and then once it is, of course, then the screw will thread very easily. You always want to do finger tight. I never, as a rule, I never tighten with an Allen key with aluminum this way, because you can put too much power, too much torque into the Allen key. If you use it this way, then finger tight is just nice and solid, no vibration. That's how you do it. So that's this new saber, and the instructions for the new owner, the Badaxx curved design saber from Genesis Custom Sabers. Thanks for watching.